I don't know who made this fight, but fuck you.
Cold asshole.
Cold asshole. Yeah, they were like, understand? Deep cut. Welcome back to MMA Mathletes. My name's Sean. This is Joe. We're two casual MMA fans who happen to be degenerate gamblers. Come join us while we chase the perfect parlay each week. This week, we're breaking down UFC Fight Night, Renato Moicano versus Duncan. If you enjoy our content, make sure you're subscribed and hit that thumbs up button.
All right, so this past weekend, we got mopped, but if we could take one thing away from this past weekend, it's that Lance Gibson Jr. beat the brakes off of Chase Hooper.
How vindicated do you feel?
I feel so good. Everyone was saying such mean things, and I don't care that we were wrong about everything else. I was just so happy that we were right about that one.
I mean, this was kind of a cursed fight card, to be honest, though.
100%.
Like, we had the weird ref issue where, dude, the double fence grab right in front of you and you just don't even notice.
Then the headbutt immediately after that, causing a complete turn of events.
Yeah, like, what were you doing, guy? I don't know what his name is because we're not going to see him ever again because he was a plant just to get that fight to fucking happen like that. I don't know what the fuck happened there. That was crazy. Then you also had the judges. That was a crazy thing. I've never seen that before.
Oh, you mean the paid off judges?
Oh, dude, that is the most sketchy shit I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, just so everyone's clear, it's 29-28 Tybura. Just so that we're all clear. That's the actual score. That was wild.
Do you want to go outside, come back in, and actually give me a different score?
Yeah, they were like, actually, so the rigged judges in the back, they said that they were going to get murdered on the way to their car if they didn't give it to the other guy. So we're going to give it to Fortune.
Yeah.
And it sucks because I was like, wow, Fortune, that wasn't a bad look for him. He did a really good job. Like, he'll be in there. He looks good for 35. I was all excited. And then after that win, I'm like, nah, fuck that. I hope he loses. I hope he just gets knocked out from now on.
Yeah, and I mean, it's still a pathetic look regardless of who won that fight because look at how bad the heavyweight division is. There was 9 finishes on the card last night, which is like so, I mean, compared to everything else this year, that's been super high. But I mean, the only unfinished fights that went to decision was 2 heavyweights.
Oh, and then there was also Giannis versus Simon.
Oh, that was fucking scuffed.
Dude, so scuffed.
I felt so bad for Giannis. I was like, that was a great fight.
Yeah.
I mean, also, Simon, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, that was just a terrible game plan.
I thought it was crazy that they gave Giannis a 10-8 round when Giannis won 29-28, but he didn't have a 10-8 round. A 10-8 round is like Simon didn't do shit. He had no answers.
There's
at
no
all.
competition.
No competition, but he was competitive the entire time.
I think the night was just also marred with just very terrible game plan choices. Like, that was a terrible game plan.
I don't think that was the game plan. I think the game plan was, hey, this is MMA, mix it up. And then Simon was like, no, I could outbox this guy.
Yeah, like, well, I guess ego, yeah.
All ego.
I don't know, because, like, then you also, so obviously the Ignacio fight, he got, I don't know why he fell in love with trying to maybe get a triangle or something like that off that dude.
And he never had it. He had no position before his submission. He was just throwing the submission.
Yeah, just hucking it.
And then there was one point in time where he's framed on the ground. So he has a body triangle around Masayev. He's framing on the ground and he's trying to pull Masayev with his legs to get back into bottom guard. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you build up? Why wouldn't you stand up? You're knocking this dude around on the feet. That was just, I don't know. That was just weird. That whole thing was weird.
Yeah. And then you had, I mean, this one of the scariest knockouts, Macy Barber, RIP.
That was scary.
I thought she was paralyzed for a second.
Dude, everyone thought she was paralyzed. She was just staring blankly.
Yeah, like I was like, oh my God, she killed her.
She posted a video today and she said, hey guys, I just want to get on here and let you know, like I'm okay. And he's like, she was like, honestly, I don't remember much of last night. I was like, damn, bro.
Yeah, she got knocked into another dimension, but not to like criticize her or anything, but she was trying to just stand and bang with her, which was kind of
I thought that's what she was going to do.
I mean, I just don't know why.
I didn't think that she was going to get knocked right away. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's true. But
that
like,
was wild.
At the same time, I would have expected her to mix it up a little bit more. Maybe throw in some leg kicks or try to get.
We didn't even get really. She didn't get a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
She just got fucked up right away.
Yeah, the king of throwing was definitely Adesanya last night.
That was embarrassing.
That was crazy.
Retire, dude. No one wants to see you anymore. Retire, bro.
Well, the thing is, now you're at the crossroad because you're not going for the belt again. It just is what it is. And so it's like now, if you're going to come back, you should be coming back for fun fights.
I guess, like, who's he going to fight that's fun? Because it's like he's been fraud checked at this point. Like, it's annoying that we were rooting for him so heavily and he does that shit. Imagine all of his corner is taking time away from their family, their kids, their everything. Then they go there. The game plan is obviously what was happening for the first 2 rounds. Adesanya just picking him apart from the outside, not getting taken down. If he gets taken down, get back up right away. It was going great. And then he decided to try to show off that he has a chin and try to like brawl with this guy. What a dumb move. Then he gets clipped and then he gets taken down. And then what happens? He just tries not to get submitted. But I mean, there's 3 minutes left in that round. So what happens? He flips to his belly, gets flattened out, and then just gets ground and pounded by a heavy striker or like a powerful striker. And then we have a terrible, I don't know, Joe Pyfer he goes down every time he opens his mouth. In my book, he's like, oh, I was going to kill myself. It's like, that sucks, man. I'm sorry that you felt that way. Like that sucks in general. But he's also doing it, it feels like, for attention. And then after that, he was in a press conference. The reason he wanted to kill himself is because he cheated on his girlfriend. He's like, yeah, I want to kill myself because I cheated on my girlfriend. I was just a scumbag and I just couldn't handle. Don't cheat on your girlfriend. Like, dude, the fuck?
Yeah.
Why is that the answer? Oh, I think it's like...
That's definitely not a toxic trait.
Super toxic.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah, oh my God. I don't know why everyone's so high on him. And everyone's going to be like, dude, but he beat Adesanya. It's like, I guess. Adesanya almost knocked him in the first round. Should have knocked him in the second round.
Adesanya beat himself. Like, I just don't understand. So Pyfer's game plan. What does Pyfer want to do? Oh, he wants to be in the phone booth because he's like, I know that I have more power than you. Okay. Or I want to get into some kind of exchange where it ends up being on the ground because my ground game is better than yours. So you're beating him at range, which is your strength. You know, if you're at range, you're going to mop him, which you were because his leg. Yeah, his leg's completely compromised. You're throwing a 1-2 and it's just landing and it's just viciously landing.
And he can't get his game off at all. Every time he takes a step forward, he was getting hit. He was getting hurt. Yeah.
And so it's like you were in complete control. You had, about 2 more minutes until it was going to be round 3. And, from round 3 on, that's just your game. And you already have him pretty much dead to right.
And dead tired. Dude.
Yeah. So you're going to put him out. You're going to get the finish. It's fine. Why are you rushing to get the finish?
Dude.
Just to get finished. Like you knew where he was going to do that. Like, I just don't understand where you were like, nope, that's the one way. That's the route that I need to take.
No, what he did, I think, was when he got hit, I think he remembered that everyone's like, oh, he's chinny now. And then he was like, I have to show everyone I'm a dog.
Fucking ego, dude.
Dumbass, dude. What an idiot.
Yeah.
That was the stupidest shit. But I got to eat crow on Malik.
I sort of. Mansour is good. He's young. He's still very raw. But Usuri, I mean, he has levels of striking.
So here's what I thought was how I thought it was going to play out. I thought Mansour was going to scrap with him, and then when Usuri is circling out, I thought he was going to catch him and then start the downfall of Usuri. I didn't think he was going to be able to, put it on him. I thought he was going to get a lucky shot, and a lucky shot was going to, it would go to the ground and then be ground and pound or something, Yeah. Usuri did such a great job. He murdered it. He did so good. Just deleted him.
Yeah, he
took his time.
Dude, he looks so good.
So good.
They're going to have to move him up pretty quick because he's like an older guy. But, dude, looks so good.
So good.
Maybe he gets Adesanya next.
And then we have Casey O'Neill.
Dude, Casey O'Neill looks amazing.
That was a man knockout.
Yeah.
That was a grown man knockout right there. That was sick.
Literally, that looks like, if you go back to the tape, it looks like Stipe versus Daniel Cormier when he just goes and just melts him against the cage.
So sick.
Oh, so sick. That was beautiful. I did not expect that. Kudos to her.
Or the other Stipe versus TC when he's just in the middle of the octagon and he hits him and he just drops. He just melts in the middle.
Oh, yeah. That was fucking terrifying.
Any of the Stipe versus TCs.
Yeah. But she looked really good. She looks like she's ready to try to maybe make a run. like a legitimate run too. So we'll see. Dude, your boy Lyrian Douglas.
Oh, dude, Lyrian looked great.
He looks like he's going to be a fun fighter.
So excited for him. And he took his time.
It's so interesting that the more competitive the division gets, the more electric it seems the finishes get.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see heavyweight's not competitive right now whatsoever. And so you're seeing no one really knocking one out and everyone's still moving the board and shit. But then you see 145. 145 is what at least top 3 most competitive division. Like it's like 155, 145, 135, I think are the most competitive divisions right now. And it seems like every other week you have a 145er that is putting some sick ass knockout, sick submission, something where we're going to have to talk about them and just move them up the board. And it's just like, oh, like it must be so difficult for matchmakers to like, you know, do proper fight matchups for 145 because of the amount of talent they have at that division.
So crazy. De Ritter is planning on moving up to 205
and get smoked at 205.
I guess he's thinking about it.
Okay, cool. Like, I mean, I guess it's interesting because there's no huge grapplers at 205 that I can think of off the top of my head. That would be like, oh, damn, like, you know, that's going to be difficult. So I think he's going to have a huge advantage there. But besides that, like, I don't know, like he doesn't really, again, he'll still have the same issue. Like he only goes forwards and backwards, doesn't have any angles to his striking. He throws without any like defense.
He's gonna get knocked up there.
Yeah, that's what
he's gonna get dusted.
Yeah,
maybe he becomes like the boogeyman of submissions at 205.
I mean,
that's his way.
That's the only 2 routes I see is him just constantly getting put out. You know, becoming Nico Price up there.
Oof.
And then
that's a rough one.
Yeah, or he's gonna be like, oh, I'm just submitting everyone. That's cool.
You know what's gonna be an exciting fight?
What?
Montel Jackson versus Barcelos.
Dude, that is gonna be a fun fight.
That's exciting. That moves my pulse up.
I'm so curious to see how that fight turns out. Because, I mean, Barcelos is proving everyone wrong with, you know,
his
Father
age.
Time gets us, you know? Like, he's every single fight, he's looking like a little bit better where you're like, is he like a top 5 fighter?
Dude, he literally...
Like a top 5 bantamweight?
It's crazy because his striking, too, he has power.
Yeah.
And he lands.
He has sneaky power. He doesn't look like he's throwing.
No.
And then he's like just
hurting
damaging people.
Yeah.
And you're like, what?
Crazy.
Pause.
Weird.
Yeah, but then you have Montel Jackson.
Does he have sneaky power or what?
No, he has straightforward power.
Yeah.
And he's got quickness, dude. He is a fast dude.
I think Barcelos is going to try to get that to the ground right away, try to finish it early. Montel just wants to stay standing and finish it on the feet.
That would be, I mean...
I don't know who I would take on that.
I honestly don't know.
I'll have to wait.
I would have to see, yeah, I would have to see how everything's going so far.
Yeah, but we have Fio versus Rocha. That's going to be a good fight.
That is going to be a good fight. I think that Fio takes that.
I always bet on Fio, so
yeah.
I don't really...
He's a fun fighter.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see him fight.
And then the best, oh, God, Mayra Buena Silva. We're going to see her retirement party against Montague.
Oh, that's your favorite fighter, right?
Dude, that's my favorite fighter's favorite fighter right there.
Oh yeah, dude. She's gonna. It's not even gonna be close.
It's so. Oh my God, I cannot wait for her to leave the UFC.
That's gonna be a brutal one.
It sucks because she is like a money making like person.
Yeah.
You know, you just bet against her at all times and you win.
Fuck.
Little ATM machine.
Brutal. That's like Nico Price of female
Dude,
bantamweight.
yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
Or what's his name? Triculio or
Tricoli.
Tricoli.
Yeah.
Trocoli, that's what it is. Trocoli.
Is it Trocoli?
Yeah, it sounds like well, that's the way DC was saying it was Trocoli.
Oh God.
Like broccoli.
Sounds awful.
I know, disgusting.
Bro, get that guy at the UFC. What are we doing?
Bro, disgusting.
That is the most disgusting. It's like only going downhill. This is crazy.
Then we have Kopolov versus Tulio. That's interesting.
An interesting fight. I don't know who I would take.
I think I would take Kopolov on that.
I think I would take Kopolov.
Knee-jerk reaction.
Just because I don't know if Tulio is a top 15 talent. And as we said previously, if he's not a top 15 talent, then Kopolov is going to look really fucking good. But if he is a top 15 talent, then he's going to look super ordinary.
Dude, Kopolov with his switch kick is so nice.
Oh, so
I
nasty.
love his kicks. They're so powerful.
Oh, yeah. Especially for that division, how fast they are.
I thought he was young, too, and he's not.
Yeah, he's like, what, like 32, 33? Or is he older than that?
I think he's older than that.
Jesus Christ.
He's like 36.
He looks like he's like 26.
I know. Hold on. No, you're right. He's 33.
He's 33?
He's 33, yeah. For some reason, I thought he was 36. Interesting. But we have your actual boy.
Is it actually my boy?
Susurkov. How do you say his name?
Oh, Susurkayev.
Susurkayev.
Who's he fighting?
Santos. One of the Santos.
One of the mini Santos. That one narrows it down.
Yeah.
Oh no. Susurkayev is not like he's a good fighter, but I think there's way more like aura than anything for him. Like I feel like people are like, oh my god, dude, Susurkayev is so crazy. Then you watch him and he's a good fighter, but it's not like as advertised.
Versus Jordan Santos.
Who the fuck is Jordan Santos?
The D Jordan? Jordan?
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, Susukayev's going to take that, but...
Yeah, Susurkayev is, but it's going to be a very annoying fight where he's going to do overly showmanship shit and not too much anything else.
Yeah.
I was watching this thing and it reminds me a lot of those jiu-jitsu guys that'll win by advantage, which is like decision.
Mm-hmm.
And they like rip off their gi and they act like they're like the shit. It's like you didn't even submit them. You won by passing them a bunch.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
You got more takedowns.
Yeah, I still think that's just kind of a weird way of thinking about it because it's not definite. I don't know.
Definitive.
Yeah, well, yeah, like if you were to beat someone by knockout, definitive. You're like, okay, I beat them by knockout. You know, but to like have your game plan as I'm gonna let the chips fall where I may with a decision is kind of weird.
That is really weird.
I don't know. It's just like,
and a lot of people just carry it that way too. They're like, I'm gonna win this decision. I'm gonna win this fight. It's like just knock him out.
Yeah,
just submit him.
Yeah, 100%. Especially if you have the power. Like if you know you have the power, like Susurkayev, you have the power to put out Santos. You know, we all have seen you have, those moments.
Santos though, he's sneaky.
He is sneaky.
He is sneaky.
So, like, I mean, hopefully he doesn't drag it where he thinks that he can just kind of, style on him because he'll be in for a rude awakening.
I agree. But then we have Ketlin Vieira versus, I can never say her name, Cavalcante.
Jacqueline Cavalcanti.
Yeah. Dude, you're so good at saying people's names.
I try. I really try. I miss sometimes, but that's going to be a good fight, though. I mean, I really like Cavalcanti's.
I really want her to win.
Yeah, same. I'm not against Vieja. I feel bad that she's like not going downhill, but like she had to get bumped down a couple spots because of that robbery last year. Because I mean, dude, Norma, you didn't win that fight.
Dude, Norma blows.
Doesn't she have a fight coming up?
I don't care.
You just mentally block it out of your brain when there's like announcements.
I don't know who this chick is. Kalari, but she's going against Bannon.
Okay.
That's gonna be exciting. Shauna Bannon.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty interesting fight.
I just really like Shauna's style, and I hope she makes it.
Her name's like Nicoll Kalari or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
I just hope she takes it. I just want to mention it just because I like her.
Yeah, it's just so interesting because you like not to try like game the system, but you have to like also think why are they putting people together? So it's like Kalari, are they putting it so that it's a favorable matchup for Kalari to move her up the board? Or are they doing it as like an eliminator to see if one of them is going to take it and then they like ride with that person? Or if they're like, oh, well, like, I don't know, we kind of want Shauna to kind of move up. So we have this matchup favorable for her.
I think they thought Shauna was going to win her last matchup and she didn't. So I think they're trying to get her back in because I think ideally they want to have it in her backyard. You know what I mean? Have a UFC event, have her on the card and like build that card up,
I gotcha.
Create a bunch of superstars so that when they open up like that point or that port, I guess, for a UFC, the hub, that she would be there.
Yeah. Ireland, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, that would make a lot of sense because, like, you're having Connor come back at some point, it seems like.
Allegedly.
Yeah. And I think that Connor before he retires, he would like to have a UFC event in Ireland. And you can't just have, like, two Irish fighters that, take that card, just him and Ian Gary. And ironically enough, probably would be them fighting each other. Like, you just can't have that happen.
That'd be an interesting fight if they fought each other because it's like they've already sparred each other. They kind of know like distance on each other.
Mm-hmm.
They know what they like to throw.
Yeah, but the thing is, I think that Ian Gary would just not know that there's another gear to Connor.
Yeah. Like,
there's a difference between sparring someone and fighting someone, and it's definitely like apparent in the UFC level.
I think
like with certain UFC fighters.
Yeah.
Especially like we've talked about with like older UFC fighters where they're just like there's like a different mental shift that they do where it's like it's not a fight. It's like we're going to war.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're not expecting that mentality will
I mean,
you.
we just saw that with Shem.
Yeah.
And that wasn't even the gear we're talking about. That's like 3 gears below Connor.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. Then we have Ardeline versus Vienna. Vienna? How you say her name?
Who? Oh, gotcha.
How you say her name?
Viana?
Vienna?
That's Polyana?
Polyana Vienna, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool last name.
Big Polyana Viana fan.
Yeah.
I think Arlene probably takes that though.
Yeah. Polyana, she does announcing and stuff now.
Oh, really?
She works in the UFC, yeah. You haven't seen her do like interviews and stuff?
No.
Oh. No.
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 Big fan, but haven't seen it.
They try to get the UFC is trying to get like only females doing interviews or something.
I mean, I guess it makes sense because they like look better than dudes. Like, you know, like if you're scrolling and you see like some girl talking to a UFC fighter, you're like, oh, who are they talking with?
Yeah.
As opposed to like two dudes that are talking, it just like looks like two dudes talking.
And then all the comments say the same thing. What's her at? What's her at? What's her at? All the way down.
What's her OnlyFans?
Yeah, it's like.
Does she have OnlyFans?
You don't even care about the dude next to her? God.
Yeah, dude. Lame.
Dude, leave her alone. Try to save her.
Oh, yeah, dude. Dude, she has a boyfriend.
Dude, and then remember Makhachev was supposed to fight International Fight Week?
Yeah.
Dana said that's not happening. He's not going to fight till like August.
Interesting. Did you see, I don't know who was calling him out, but it was like Islam was doing like heavy bag training. And they're like, it seems like his hand's fine to me. Like it was like right after they said that he wasn't, or like it was reported that he didn't want to fight Ilya because he had that hand injury. And then it was like he like posted that like a couple days later or something like that. And it's like, oh, well, your hand looks fine to me.
There's some misinformation going out there because I think that his manager said that he actually missed the call. They were going to set it up, and then he missed the call. And then by the time they were calling back, they were like, no, we already got someone else. We don't want that fight yet. We want him to get the belt, and then it'd be a belt thing. Like do the Gaethje fight, and then the Islam fight. It's not the right time after they talked about it.
That's a weird... That's a weird story just because, like, who misses calls?
People that are in Russia that don't bring it onto the mat.
Well, like, I mean, like, he has, like, his manager, obviously.
But that's his manager that said it.
Yeah, but, like, that's your job, dude. Like, that, like, literally your only job is to field the calls and, like, be the middleman between fighter and UFC.
Yeah.
So it's weird that you would just miss that call.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like, sorry, dude, I was, like, taking a fat shit. I'm back. What's up?
Dude, I mean, sometimes you're just taking the fat shit, though.
Dude. Sometimes you're driving home and you gotta fucking gotta go. You gotta pull off to the side of the road.
Dude, you had the Taco Bell, you know?
Yeah, dude, you're hungover from the night before.
Dude, it's rough. It's rough out there.
You got a couple too many Moscow mules.
Yeah, the cook didn't wash his hand. You're like, oof. You know?
Yeah, those fucking jalapeno peppers.
Your friend hands you a glass of water in the morning and his fingers are in the glass, you know?
Oh, God.
Touching the water.
Dude, gross.
Here, take this shot. Has his finger in all the shot glasses, putting them down.
Just the cloudiest fucking vodka shot. Like, what your hands been through? He's just like, they've been through a lot.
Yeah. Dude, wash your hands. Like, wash your hands. Then we have Bukowskis versus Bellato.
Yeah.
Dude, one fight I am not here for. What are we doing?
I think they're just trying to eliminate people.
I hope so.
You know, like, it's just like, okay, Bukowskis, you just got chinned. Bellato, we're trying to see if you're made of something. So, again, like what I was just saying, where it's like, you're trying to, like, that seems like something they're like, Bellato, this should be a layup. We're trying to get this guy out of the UFC. Can you just help us?
It's crazy that Bellato has, like, a huge fan base.
Ridiculously huge.
It's like, why?
No idea.
That's
sick
crazy.
ass tattoos. That's probably what it is.
Sick tattoos, though.
That's probably what it is.
Brother, sick tattoos.
I know. And then, I mean, now he has that camp change, which I wish I knew beforehand that he's ATT.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's good
hopefully,
to know.
hopefully he becomes good.
Yeah.
I mean, like, he has potential. He just like never showed up. You know, he was always tired. Always didn't show up.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's just like, I don't know.
He's all right.
Yeah. He's just, I don't think he's like a ranked fighter. I don't think he's like a top 15.
Yeah.
like talent wise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, there's
Yeah.
just like a lot of people at the 205
You
division.
said Krylov. I was thinking Kopylov. I was like,
Like,
now I
he's
got to think it over.
185. What is happening?
Yeah. All right. Before we get into this week's fight picks, we are going live this Saturday on Kick, Twitch, and YouTube. We're going to be reacting and live betting on each fight. So win big, lose big. You don't want to miss it.
First fight up is Dione Barbosa versus Melissa Gatto. Who you got?
I have Melissa on this one.
Big fan of Melissa.
So, yeah, big fan of Melissa. Melissa has power in her striking. Barbosa has good grappling, but Melissa also has good grappling. So we're going to see like that grappling thing where they end up just scrapping because they don't want to grapple each other because they have decent grappling, both of them. So we're going to get a really good scrap out of this. But the thing is, Melissa's hands are much better. And also, Dione, she's been knocked out before. So we might even see a knockout in this, which would be crazy.
Yeah, I have Melissa in this fight. I've been a huge fan of her for like a couple years now. She has some inconsistencies in her fight game. Sometimes she comes out a little too timid, things like that. And she has been on like kind of like a little bit of a hiatus of fights. But I think that her striking is so good. Like her kicks are very sneaky. She's had a couple good body kicks that have finished fights. I think that her grappling is really good too. I think that if she is just confident in what she can do and what she brings to the table, I think that she can just honestly maybe even get a stoppage in this fight and just kind of run away with this fight. Next fight up is Azamat Bekoev versus Tresean Gore. Who you got?
I love this fight. I have Azamat on this one. I think he's gonna beat the brakes off of Tresean Gore. He's coming into this with something to prove after that loss against Usry. He looked so bad in that fight just because Usry is so good. And I think he's gonna come into this fight and he's gonna wanna get in that knockout.
This is actually my lock of the week, starting off early.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. I have Bekoev to win this fight. I think he honestly is going to get the KO or most likely a TKO. But Tresean, he's very dangerous in the first, I would say 3 to 4 minutes of the fight. He is a very explosive athlete. He has some sneaky submissions. I think that they're more him being physically stronger than the other person than him being gifted at submissions, where he just kind of, he just forces a square peg in the round hole and it just kind of, I guess it's going to work. I think that Bekoev, that loss is looking pretty good. You have last night you had Usry looking pretty damn good against Mansour, so there's nothing wrong with that.
And Tresean's on a 2-fight losing streak. His last fight that he won was against Trockley. Come on now. And then
I'm
won.
not calling him Trockley. I'm sorry.
Huh?
I'm not talking.
All right, we'll call him Tricoli. I don't care.
No. I'm just saying. I'm just fucking. That is a.
Antonio, that was his last win, which is not a great win. Everyone beats Tricoli, like who cares? And then before that, it was kind of like a no-name, and then he was on another 2-fight losing streak. So I just think that he just isn't the caliber of these fighters that are up and coming in this division.
Yeah, and like again, if Tresean doesn't get the win in the first couple minutes, he's not getting the win. Azamat's just gonna walk right through him,
which I think is the likely situation.
Yeah, again, I think it's gonna be a KO too. Next fight up is Alice Pereira versus Hailey Cowan. Who you got?
Everyone's going to be mad about this. I know, because there's the Pereira train and it's going to be insane. But I have Hailey on this one. I think Hailey has better cage control and she's going to kind of hold her against the cage, try to grapple her a little bit more. As we've seen in previous Alice fights, she's pretty one-dimensional. And we saw that in the Rendon fight, how that ended up. We'll see if she grew because she is a young fighter, but she fights like a young fighter. She swings big, misses big. She just seems very underdeveloped in the fight game.
Yeah, I have Pereira, but I can see it going either way. That was definitely a welcome to the UFC fight for Pereira. She looked very unremarkable. Did not look as advertised. Everyone was on her thinking like, oh, dude, she's just gonna walk down Rendon.
Dude, I thought she was coming off that knockout in Karate Combat. I thought that was happening.
Yeah, I had such limited knowledge of her, so I'm like, oh. Everyone's talking about just how good she is. She must be that good. Then I watched her and I'm like, she looks very average.
One-dimensional, I felt.
Yeah, but I think that the biggest growth you get is between your first loss and that next fight. Especially when you're a young fighter, you learn so much about yourself from that. And I think that Rendon and Cowan have kind of similar fighting styles of like how they go about fighting. Not necessarily 1-to-1 how they get it done. But they definitely have like that kind of veteran pressure and presence about themselves in the cage. So, I mean, maybe it's just me having wishful thinking, but I think that Alice has been working on what she needs to improve on from the last fight. And I think this is honestly a test to see, hey, did you learn? And I think that, I'm feeling pretty hopeful that she's going to pass that test. But I mean, if you want to go with Cowan, I understand, and we can do it for
we could do a decision.
Decision? I mean, I think it goes decision.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's going to go decision.
Okay. Next fight up is Lando Vannata versus Darrius Flowers. Who you got?
I have Darrius Flowers. Both these guys are filler fighters. Darrius is on a 3-fight losing streak. Lando's on a 2-fight losing streak. This is basically going to be like a technical barroom brawl is what it's going to be. Both fighters aren't really incredible on the feet or on the ground or pretty much anywhere. Lando bounces around a lot, and he does that like shuffle thing, and he moves his head a lot, and he acts like he's doing all this shit, and then he's not even doing anything. So that's really annoying. He thinks he's like, oh yeah, I'm like Mayweather in here, but he's not even throwing. And then he gets clipped. He gets clipped all the time. He gets hit with like jabs and everything, and he thinks he's like, yeah, man. So I'm really just kind of against him as a person. So I have Darrius Flowers in this. Darrius's last 3 fights, 2 of them were at 170, and he was finished at both of those. And then at 155, where this is at, he went to decision with Michael Johnson. And I guarantee you, Lando does not hit as hard or as often as Michael Johnson. He will not finish him. So I'm going to give the edge to Darrius, but like I said, this fight does not interest me at.
I actually have the other side. I have Vannata money line. I mean, he has a couple more wins than Darrius Flowers in the UFC, but like, what's one more win compared to 0 wins, in the UFC? So, I mean, I just don't know. Darrius Flowers could get it done. Vannata can get it done. I mean, this is definitely this is the fight in every fucking parlay where the rubber meets the road on whether or not you're going to go on a run or it stops right there, because anything can happen in this fight in the worst way possible.
Both guys aren't going to move up the ranks, though. I guarantee you this doesn't move a filler fight.
Yeah, this does not move the needle in this division whatsoever. Like for 155, this is an afterthought fight.
Yeah, I just think that Darrius, because he does have that knockout power, going down to 155.
Yeah, I mean, he could get it done.
Well, Lando gets hit a lot. That's the thing. So I don't want to bet the over.
Yeah. But he did go to decision against who's it called? Bobby Green.
He also got a draw against Bobby Green.
Yeah.
But they're 2 of the same styles where they're like dancing a lot and not really, you know what I mean? Like Bobby Green, he likes to do this stuff, but he actually throws.
Yeah.
But he does this a lot, wasting time. And Lando does this. But yeah, we could take Lando on this.
Okay. I mean, again, even if we...
Everyone loses on this fight.
Yeah. No one's excited about this fight.
Yeah.
No offense to either one of these fighters. I'm sure they're both like super nice dudes and they could definitely beat my ass, but
they could be nice dudes. I'm just saying the way they fight, not my favorite.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
I like Darrius's fighting style more than Lando's as well.
Yeah, I'm so curious to see whether or not they come out and try to get the finish and like we're just gonna scrap right here, which can definitely happen. And I think that Darrius might win that. Or they're like, because both of them haven't fought for like 3 years, 2 or 3 years. And so it's like, do they just have like weird ring rust where they're like,
who was making this card?
Yeah, I don't know who made this fight, but fuck you. Yeah. Like that, this is a dick move. It's like they heard, they were like, oh, you guys trying to do a perfect parlay? Oh, dude, we're going to put a fucking wrench in that one. Like, next fight up is Alessandro Costa versus Stewart Nicoll. Who you got?
Okay, I have Costa for this one, just like last time I had Costa, and then Alden ruined it. But look at who Costa's lost against. He's lost to Alden. He's lost to Steve Ersic. He's lost to Amir Abazi. Those are his only 3 losses in the flyweight division. So those are some pretty top-notch dudes. Right now, Stewart is 0-2 in the UFC. So I feel like it's a pretty easy thing to say. Alessandro is going to take this one.
Yeah, I agree. And like, I mean, look at how good Corey is looking. So it's like, again, that's not a bad loss to have.
It's crazy though, because Coria, he had like this footage that I was watching. I was like, man, he's like not that good. And then he got in the UFC, then he was good. I was like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
What are we doing right now?
He was shy in that one.
Yeah. What the hell,
it was the one fight that he was like sick. He had the flu.
Had food poisoning.
Yeah. Someone actually tried to poison him. Like everything happened. But I just think that if Costa plays his game, which is just piece him up on the feet, and if he has the ability to get him to the ground, he gets him to the ground. He can submit him, TKO him anywhere. Just make sure you don't gas out too quick. That's the name of the game. If we're gonna learn one thing from the Coria fight, is that you don't get gassed out too quick. So if he does all that, I think that he wins this fight. He passes this test with flying colors. Next fight up is Guilherme Pat versus Thomas Petersen. Who you got?
I have Guillermo Pat. I had him last time, and look what happened. He won. This guy, he moves like he's a 205er. He moves just light on his feet. He has way too many tools in comparison to most of these guys. He's going to be really good in this division. I mean, the division's kind of lackluster in general, so that doesn't say much. But in this case, he's going to win this. Definitely take Pat on this one.
I have Thomas Petersen.
Of course you do.
I mean, we can take Guilherme Pat. Okay.
You didn't have Guillermo Pat last time.
Because you're also really high on Guilherme Pat. I'm not high on either one of these guys. I don't see what you see in Guilherme Pat. I don't think he's that great.
Okay, so it's like you had to take medicine, right?
Yeah.
There's Robitussin, like everyone, or you could take Dimetapp. Which one you taking? I would rather drink a Red Bull and call it a day, but I'm taking Dimetapp. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just the better of the two.
Yeah.
So I'm not really high on Pat. I just think that he's going to knock the dirt off this guy.
Yeah. I mean, I'm just thinking that if he doesn't put him out in like the first round, I think that Thomas Petersen has much better wrestling. And I think that he would just essentially maul him for rounds 2 and 3. But if you think he puts him out in the first round,
he's not going to put him out. I think he's gonna hold it.
You think he holds it?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that Thomas Petersen
has better wrestling.
That's the only reason. I was gonna go Guilherme Pat, but then I was like, dude, Thomas Petersen does have like good wrestling.
Well, then let's go Thomas Petersen because it is in the Apex.
It is in the Apex.
And the Apex, what's the Apex?
Favors grapplers.
Favors grapplers.
But I mean, dude, if he did get chinned by
I think Guillermo takes it, but if we could take it because he's a wrestler and you make good points, and then when I'm right, it's like, oh, well, dude, I told you,
dickhead. But no, because like at the same time, you gotta think like Thomas Petersen is coming off that knockout against.
I don't want to pull this card, but I did call Lance Gibson.
This fucking
I'm
dickhead.
just kidding.
I mean, this is a fucking close fight regardless. Like the betting lines I think are like plus 100 and something, minus 100 and something. So
yeah, it's like a pick 'em.
Yeah. I mean, we could do Guilherme.
Let's do Petersen. No, it's a wrestler in Apex. Logically, it just makes sense to take him.
I mean, logically, it makes sense, but
I just think that Guillermo has.
You got me all fucked up now because now I'm thinking, watch, with my luck, he's just gonna fucking chin him in the first round.
I hope he does.
And then we're just like fucking this and that. Then like everything else works except for that one.
The other thing is
everyone hates me.
Is I bet on people that have proved me right before as well.
Yeah, that's
so
true.
I'm like, dude, Guillermo, he didn't prove me wrong last time, and that guy was a wrestler.
Okay, I mean, you do make a good point, and that was also in the Apex.
That was also in the Apex.
So it's like
this isn't new.
Yeah,
we've been here before.
Yeah, I mean,
so back to what we were saying, Guillermo.
Yeah, we'll do Guilherme. We'll do Guilherme. Next fight up is Jose Delano versus Robert Rachula. Who you got?
This is my lock of the week. I have Delano to batter him. He has so many tools. He really impressed me with his Dana White Contender Series. He's going to keep him at bay, and I think he's going to batter him.
I also have Delano money line, but he did not impress me with his Dana White.
You didn't think so?
It was so.
Oh, I love the fact that he just picked him apart the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, like he was the better fighter, but he just never tried to go for the finish.
But I think that's just because he was so nervous to be in Dana White Contender Series. I guess we're gonna find out this Saturday how he looks in the UFC. But I think that he has the tools to keep him at bay and to pick him apart from the outside and just keep it in his own fight. Yeah,
like I definitely have him winning this fight. I'm just not really like a fan of.
Oh, I was a big fan. I wasn't a fan that he wasn't going for the finish, but I'm a big fan of his style of fighting.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
I can agree with you on that.
How good he is.
Yeah,
He's
like,
very good.
I don't know. I'm just like I'm really big on mentality, and like if you're not having that finisher's mentality of like we're just gonna fucking scrap, dude. Like I'm just kind of over it, especially with the amount of fighters. Like we're just kind of spoiled with the abundance of fighters nowadays. So it's like you just kind of move off of people that are just you're not gonna try to get the finish. Okay, move on.
Yeah.
Next fight up is Tommy McMillan versus Manila Zacchini. Who you got?
I have Tommy Gunn. I have him to win.
The young gun.
Yeah, that's his nickname is Gunn.
Yeah, no.
Tommy Gunn. So I have Tommy Gunn. Milano, he is just such a basic fighter. Just throws very basic combinations. But the biggest thing is every time he throws, he steps through on all of his shots and lands in southpaw. So every time he throws a right hand, he's going to land in southpaw. He's going to crowd his shots, and then he's going to jump back 30 feet to get out of range because now he's too crowded. So he just has no distance management. He's going to look terrible, and Tommy's going to just absolutely batter him. And if you want to talk about Dana White Contender Series, that Dana White Contender Series was sick.
I will agree on that one. That I also have Tommy. I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone has Tommy because he's just such a huge favorite.
Is he a big favorite?
Yeah, I think he's like minus 1,000 or something like that.
Oh. I never look at the
which is weird. Like, well, I just saw it because I was on the Tapology and they had it on the Tapology, and I was like,
and they forced you to look at it.
yeah, they were like, understand.
I
But
get it.
what's it called? Deep cut. Yeah, I mean, Manila is ironically enough a vanilla fighter. He's very just like his shot selection is not the best. He even I don't know, his decisions in fights are a little head scratching to say the least. I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? And yeah, he crowds his shots all the time.
All the time.
Zero
He's either
to-
all the way in or he's all the way out. It's like
Yeah. It's like either he's jabbing from fucking downtown where like he's not even gonna be close to them, or he's like trying to throw a fucking 2 when he's just like right in front of the guy.
yeah.
And it's like, dude, you have no room, dude. Tommy, dude, talk about a fucking dog. First round, almost gets finished, and then like it just survives that round somehow. Gets into rounds 2 and 3, just starts walking this fool down. Loved it. Comes out of Red Hawk Academy, which is Tim Welsh's gym. So I think Tim Welsh and probably Sean O'Malley will be in his corner. So like, I don't know. I just trust them as being really good game planners. And I think that they have 6 to 8 weeks to figure out a game plan for this guy. They're going to have a game plan. Hopefully he gets a finish. I would love to see him just kind of like spark a whole hype train and try to get that whole thing going, because that'd be really fun to see. Next fight up is Rafael Estevam versus Ethyn Ewing. Who you got?
I have Ethyn on this one. Ethyn really impressed me in his last fight. I know that Estevam is undefeated. I get that. He's going from 125 to 135. And then we have Ethyn, who looked pretty big at 145, going down to 135. So I'm really excited to see him perform at like a full cut 135 against someone like Estevam. Like that's a crazy second fight in the UFC. But he stopped Wellmaker and that whole hype train. So I'm really excited to see if he could, take this guy's out. That'd be sick.
Yeah. We definitely ate a lot of crow along with pretty much everyone that was, watching this and watching any other like fighting podcast on whether or not Wellmaker was going to beat Ethyn Ewing. We were just trying to figure out which minute he was going to knock Ethyn Ewing, and he shocked the world at MSG. Gangster shit. I have Ethyn Ewing as well. It's kind of worrisome because again, it is Apex. Favors grapplers. Estevam is like a really good grappler. He has a very good wrestling base. He loves getting top position. And the problem is, though, is that if that happens, it's just going to go to decision because he doesn't try to finish, I think, as much as he should. I think that Ethyn, though, he's going to bring the power down to 135. And I mean, he already had sick power, I feel, against Malcolm. And I think that Rafael sometimes leaves himself a little bit too exposed in some of his striking moments. Like he is not fully defensively responsible. And I think that Ethyn Ewing can definitely get some sick ass shots on him and potentially hurt him. Who knows? Maybe by stoppage. That'd be fucking sweet.
That'd be sick.
That'd be hella sick. And if that happens,
Poster right here.
dude, 100%, dude. Fucking hologram. Just be fucking sweet. Yeah, then all of us will be on the Ethyn Ewing train. So I don't know. I just, for just the argument's sake of how much more interesting the UFC would be if he wins versus if Estevam wins. I think that the upside of him winning just makes it so it's like, even if it goes decision, we saw sketchy decisions last week. I mean, if they want to try to push someone, let's push the guy that like a lot of us are kind of rooting for. Next fight is Abdul Rahman Yakayev. Next fight up is Abdul Rahman Yakayev versus Brenson Hibiero. Who you got?
I have Abdul. I mean, there's no question about it. The only question is, does this enter the second round? That's the only question. So that last fight he did when he came out like a wild man, that got my heart racing. Comes down, just smits him. Oh, that was sick. First round, as usual. I think he only has like one or maybe two that have gone out of the first round.
Yeah, I think so.
Crazy.
Oh my gosh, yeah. If you're betting against this guy, I don't know what you're fucking doing with your life.
The amount of money you would get though. I'm sure this guy is a big favorite.
Oh yeah, I think he's probably. I mean, if Homeboy's at minus 1,000, this gotta be at least like you probably can't even bet on this guy.
Like minus 1,500.
Yeah, probably. It has to be, right? And he's probably has. Dude, imagine he has favorited money to either get submission or knockout.
He probably does.
Like fucking crazy. I feel so bad for Hibiero, by the way. Like, since he's been in the UFC, it's like he only fights people that everyone's like, oh, that guy should be a star. Like,
he's the star maker.
Yeah, well, it's like, I think like his first or second fight was Zhang. And it was just like, fuck, dude. You're going to give him that? That sucks, dude. It's like every single fighter that he fights is like some guy that's just like, oh, shit, dude. I'm sorry. And again.
Should have called in sick to work that day, bro.
Yeah, call in sick to work this time, too. Yeah, dude. Abdul is a fucking beast, though. I love the way he fights. He fights like, hey, I don't have time to deal with this fucking bullshit. Like I got shit to do. Yeah. So, I mean, at this point, you should probably either just put it, hopefully by either submission or by KO, so you can at least make some money, or by first round.
Yeah, just do first round.
Yeah.
Or second round, because likely it's probably going to be minus money.
Imagine you just put it by decision.
Oh,
don't do it. I did that with Terrence McKinney last week. You're good.
But it was due.
I thought it was due. Next fight up is the co-main event. It's going to be Virna Jandiroba versus Tabitha Ricci. Who you got?
I have Tabitha Ricci. Tabitha Ricci's just getting into her prime, and Virna is just getting out of her prime like 3 years ago. So I definitely have Tabitha Ricci on this. Just watching that Mackenzie Dern versus Virna fight, the fact that they could scrap and be on equal playing field, that's insane to me. Tabitha Ricci striking is going to be way better. Then you got the takedowns and the grappling in general. I know that the Apex favors grapplers, and I'm going against what I normally say, but Tabitha Ricci, she just has to keep the standing. And I think that honestly, she's going to be the more dominant and stronger person in this fight. She'll be able to keep it standing, keep it on the feet, and she'll be able to piece her up. Probably going to go decision on this one.
Yeah, I agree. I definitely have Tabitha Ricci winning this fight. I think that Mackenzie Dern actually exposed Virna and how to beat Virna. So I think that she's kind of been figured out, where if you throw some hands at her, she's going to immediately retreat, and she's going to, like, essentially you're going to have to force her to be on her back foot and to be against the cage. And in doing so, that makes her have to force shoot on her to try to get her game going. But if you're force shooting, you can see that from a mile away. So I think that's how Tabitha Ricci is going to have to do this. And she has the perfect style for that. She's a pressure fighter. Like, she just keeps the forward pace going. And I think that's what's going to happen. She's going to force her against the cage, and she's going to keep her just on the outside. And Virna's going to try to get to some kind of takedown. And I don't think she's going to be able to do that against Tabitha. So I think ultimately, yeah, it's probably going to go decision. It might go she might get it. What's up?
It's just gonna be battle of the hotties, really.
Battle of the baddies over here.
Battle of the baddies, man.
No, I think Tabitha definitely has a chance to potentially get a TKO though too, because Virna does not have good striking. Like
comparable to
Mackenzie
Dern.
Yeah, like they're like on the same level almost, which is saying something to Mackenzie Dern, saying that she like deals with training her hands so much more. But what's it called? I think Tabitha Ricci's.
That's what it is. She's just overtraining.
Yeah, let's give her some more excuses on that. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Give her the benefit of the doubt.
Gross. Next fight up is the main event. We have Renato Moicano versus Chris Duncan. Who you got?
Dude, Chris Duncan all the way. Chris Duncan has just been in just killer fights this entire time he's been in the UFC. His only loss in the UFC is against Manuel Torres, but I mean, we've seen him be in dog fights with Rebecca. That was a dog fight. We saw him put out Terrence McKinney. I mean, look what Terrence McKinney did just this past weekend. I think that he has all the tools to get this done. Moicano has been kind of Dylan Danessy, where he's just been talking a lot of shit, trying to create this huge hype train, but then losing. He's on like a 3-fight losing streak, and I just don't see him getting this done. And every time you bet on him, he's on the list of people not to bet on, because every time you bet on him, he's not going to pull through.
Well, Joe, I have Moicano. So at first I had Chris Duncan. I love Chris Duncan. His fighting style is really good. Very exciting fighter. But then I was looking into who he was fighting and how he was beating people. He was beating people by submission mostly. Like he's had like, I think he had like a 3 or 4 fight win streak of only submissions. And I don't think he can get that done against Moicano. I think if he gets it to the ground, there's a legitimate danger that Moicano submits him on the ground because he is levels higher in the ground game than Chris Duncan. But also, Moicano, if he doesn't just gas out like he did against Beneil Dariush,
like a 36-year-old UFC fighter.
I mean, we can go Chris Duncan. I love me some Chris Duncan. I just want to make sure that if Moicano wins, just remember, I wasn't rooting for him. I was not rooting for him. I thought that he was gonna win because I'm rooting for Chris Duncan. I love me some Chris Duncan. Okay, Chris Duncan is a very fun fighter. He throws with reckless abandon. He gets in the wildest fucking exchanges. That Mateusz Rebecca fight is like one of my favorite fights last year. That was such a beautiful fight, just pure violence from both guys. But Moicano, I mean, the level of fighters that Moicano has fought too. I mean, he's 2 fights off of, I mean, he got fucking dog walked by him, but like he's 2 fights off of fighting for the belt against Islam.
I know, but that was also like short
notice and all that stuff. Yeah, I understand. I mean,
that would have happened regardless. Exactly.
Yeah, but like
probably worse because
but he has some good wins. He fought Jalen Turner, beat Jalen Turner, even though Jalen Turner was supposed to win that fight because he should have just went on top of him and TKO'd him. But I think that Jalen Turner has better striking than Chris Duncan. Mm-hmm. He beat your boy BSD. He TKO'd him, doctor stoppage. Mm-hmm. You know, like he's a legit fighter, and I think that Chris Duncan's also a legit fighter. I think it's gonna be a great fight, but don't be surprised if he submits him. That's all I'm saying. So we can do Chris Duncan. I just want to say my piece that there's a legitimate chance that Renato does actually pull this one out.
All right, that's a wrap for this week's Fight Picks. Thanks for hanging out with us. If you enjoy this content, all of our social media is linked in the bio. Be sure to subscribe, cash those tickets, and don't forget, bet smart, fight hard. We'll catch you in the next card.